There was nothing like the coffee at the AUTOMAT. Its aroma and its flavor were supreme.
Take a large bite of nostalgia in the new documentary, The AUTOMAT, currently in select theaters. See local listings. The AUTOMAT is a style of restaurant that was cultural and ubiquitous in the 20th century, but centered primarily in Philadelphia and New York City. Two business partners, Joseph Horn and Frank Hardert, combined engineering and food service to open the AUTOMAT concept in the early 1900s, which featured individual windows with meal items and desserts inside, accessible for nickels that were put in a coin slot. They were all over New York City, especially, so the arts community in that city back then, represented in the documentary by Mel Brooks, Elliott Gould, and the late Reiner, used it as both a cheap place to eat and a subject of story and song. Director Lisa Hurwitz, in her debut documentary, fills up on the romance of these restaurants that worked on the simple concept of high-level food and making it accessible to a large number of customers with atmosphere, inclusivity, and low price. The doc has ex-workers, relatives of the founders, and ex-customers, including the late Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Colin Powell. Like an old movie that provides a warm and fuzzy feeling, the cinema style of the AUTOMAT is pleasing to the eye and ear, and did leave me wondering, was there ever a time and place that existed in the U.S. that was the AUTOMAT? The inevitable decline of the concept, the flight from the cities from the 60s and 70s, really affected a lot of early 20th century urban culture, is tough to take in. But it is vitally interesting to see how these places affected folks from all walks of life. For example, Starbucks owner Howard Schultz swears that it inspired his future career, yet it's no surprise you won't find the equivalent of an AUTOMAT nickel coffee there. Regardless, for a nice taste of the past, see the AUTOMAT, 4 out of 5, in select theaters right now.
There was nothing like the coffee at the AUTOMAT. Its aroma and its flavor were supreme.